hometown hockey, the thread that runs through each of us. Sunday nights we'll be in an NHL city for the NHL game that's being played there, and we'll host from a Canadian town, city, village where the dream actually took hold.
There's still probably original Red Wing sweaters from the 50s and 60s.
That was something that was really special for us, and it brought us together really as a family.
We knew this boy had to be ours.
Worked on this show 8 years to be able to finally say, ladies and gentlemen, the iconic Ron Maclean is in the building and part of our dysfunctional family. Welcome, Ron.
You operate at an amazing pace, Dina. I was enjoying this last up and down the stairs. John Tory was upset because I got the couch, so he's going to change that if he gets elected.
Yeah, Kev, he said next time he wants in on the couch, no more of the sterile stuff upstairs. Let's talk about the embargo is now over. You're officially allowed to make this wonderful announcement. What is coming to you is the Rogers Hometown Hockey Night beginning October 11th in London, and you, sir, will be hosting.
Hold on.
Yes.
It's October 12th. That's the one thing, Dina, because we got Hockey Night. I will be involved in Hockey Night in Canada, of course. Strombo's down in New York doing some prep now, and we're on the air on the 11th with Toronto, Pittsburgh here.
Yep.
And then the next night we're in London, Ontario for hometown hockey, Rogers Hometown Hockey, and it's really exciting. Eric Lindros is kind of my godsend on the first broadcast. Awesome. He's going to take us on a tour of where he grew up and became one of the most celebrated players of all time. Drew Doughty, Jeff Carter, the Stanley Cup champions are from London, Ontario. They call it the Forest City, Dina. It's like the players grow on trees there. There's so many. Craig Simpson's out of there. Joe Thornton was born there. Brendan Shanahan was a London Knight there, Daryl Sittler. And so there's some of the early dates you see in Ontario. We've got 5, and those are just hardcore hockey communities.
How will it play out? It's going to be a half-hour broadcast. You're going to have NHL superstars, local celebrities. You're going to be featuring hometown players who right now, you know, their talent is being nurtured for future generations of NHL.
If ever you saw, Dina, the Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada on CBC, which was a sort of a 13-and-a-half-hour marathon of grassroots storytelling, really it's a weekly version of that show, and it's, as you say, a half-hour tee-up to the program. But because it's an NHL game, it's actually a 3.5-hour broadcast. So the 12th, it's the New York Rangers host the Toronto Maple Leafs at Madison Square Garden. That's our NHL game. But around that, we showcase London, Ontario, and really Canadian hockey. And, you know, Margaret Atwood wrote a beautiful book in 1972 called Survival, and she kind of laid out the idea that as people, we are our person and we are part of the universe, so a lot of the things we feel are universal. But the thing that's in the middle is where you're from, your neighborhood, your nation, and it's such a part of us. It shapes us where we're from, and hockey's had such sway with Canadians. Yeah. That's what we'll do over those 3.5 hours. And we're truly
celebrating the culture of hockey by having this evening. There will be concerts, you know, indie groups, family festivals. Kids will be able to try out their game and practice moves. It really is a family-friendly event to celebrate the game, and we don't do that enough.
Yeah, and keep it playful. You know, that's part of it will be quite serious, and some of it will be a little heavy, but a lot of it will be fun. Christine Simpson, of course, is from London, so she'll be there for the first show. Tara Sloan out of City Calgary will be kind of our Western correspondent. Jennifer Botterill, Olympic champion, will be one of our hosts. I'm trying to get Alex Despatie off a springboard and into a rink.
BT Montreal.
So yeah, well, that's one of the neat things for sure, is that City will be a huge part of this experience, and a lot of the hosts will join me.
And you're going to have a fancy schmancy Rogers mobile truck traversing across our great landscape.
That's
and
the
a
challenge.
Studio within the truck, is that right? Yeah,
it's a gorgeous setup, and how we will get from Hockey Night in Canada on Saturday to Fort McMurray or Prince George, etc., that's going to be really interesting. And for the drivers of the mobile unit, you know, it'll be a circus going across the country, setting up Saturday with all that you mentioned, the festival, and then the show Sunday evening. So I think it's just a really nice. I always thought with Hockey Day in Canada it was going to get to be Gag Me with a Spoon, and it was just the opposite. We realized there were too many stories, and this will give us that chance.
We always love your honesty. You do such a brilliant job. I asked, where do you put your 10 Gemini Awards? I said, do you do reps with him? I mean, and you've given a lot of them away to kids out there who have a love for you and the sport.
Yeah, you know, you fall into those awards by virtue of these nice shows we get to work on.
I've never fallen into those awards. What does it feel like, Ron? What does it feel like?
It feels like you should give it away.
Good for you. So you've kept one.
One for, Dad, really. Yeah. So he's got something to look at, and that, you know, same with the book. You know, those are thank you cards. Is really what those are for, you know, folks you work with. So this will be it's going to be a very exciting new run Sunday nights beginning October the 12th.
It's a true honor and a pleasure. We're so excited to be seeing you do your thing for an extra evening. We get more Ron in our life. There's only good that comes from that. For more information, follow him on Twitter at Ron Maclean CBC, at Hometown Hockey, and more will be rolling out regarding this amazing announcement. Rogers Hometown Hockey coming to you in your backyard very soon. Thank you so much. Right now over to Kev in the newsroom.